going for the top, yeah. 45, get it, I'm hot. I'm burning the old scene, you should be calling the cops. I'ma get it, I'ma make it, I'ma do it anyway. I'ma get it, I'ma make it, I'ma do it anyway. Shining like a star, ayy, look inside.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Varsity podcast. It's your boy Catch Up with Kaigo, and I'm my nigga Lawrence Mister, Neo 21 Stars, and our new guest today, Muzi, the award-winning artist. And yeah, man, we're about to get the show rolling.
The most prolific artist.
Yeah. We have Muzi today as a guest, and we appreciate everyone who's been watching the Varsity podcast. And we reached a milestone, I think 2 days ago. We reached 100 subscribers.
Wow,
and,
nice.
And yeah, man, shout out to that. Keep them coming. Thank you so much for the subscribers. Thank you for watching the videos, liking them and sharing them with your friends. And today, we want to thank you about that. And we have you a fresh guest, man, you know. The man himself.
Guys, thank you for having me today. I'm very proud, I'm very honored. I hope we have a smooth chat today.
Fresh. Man, we appreciate having you on the show, and it was this nigga's idea to have you. Oh, it was
no,
yours?
it was mine.
Oh, I'm not sure. Sorry, man.
You're about to claim it.
You were gonna claim me, dog. And he was gonna be angry with me.
Facts.
I don't know.
But yeah, it was Neo's idea to have you on the show, and man, yeah, we are really honored to have you. And we want to hear your story, man, you know. The man behind the name Muzi, the award-winning artist, Mr. Diggs, you know, everything that's in the works in your life, and you know, let's have a wonderful show and take us through your journey.
That's a mouthful, hey. Shucks, so where do we start? Do we start with
who's Muzi? Yeah,
who's Muzi?
Yeah.
Okay, in simple terms, Muzi is just a simple guy, you know.
Yeah.
I like modern things, you know. I'm into writing. Go to UJ. Do my last year doing film and television.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I'm into writing, music, and poetry and all those things. And I'm also looking forward to being a director or scriptwriter in the filming industry. Sure. Yeah, so that's just basically Muzi is just a media cat.
Oh, you're a media cat. You love the cameras.
Yeah. I just love the cameras, behind the cameras. It's just all on my part.
You look on the cameras.
Shout out, please.
Bro, expect your DMs to be blown up after that.
Oh, guys, it's not all roses, hey? But yeah.
But yeah, man, with that, did us bringing you here to the show sort of like excite you, since you love being behind the camera and sharing your life story and who you are and the person you aim to be?
Yeah. I mean, when I heard podcast, I didn't even think twice, you know. I didn't even think twice, because then Lawrence had told me, Hori, it's a thing of tomorrow. You know, normally most of the times you'd get told, be like, okay, next week we're going to shoot. And now you're being told that tomorrow we're going to shoot. Because you love these things, you know, you always somehow prepared. So I was just like, we on. We came on. So for me, it is just that thing of Hori. Just madam.
I actually love the idea that you didn't even think twice about it.
No.
I guess the reputation of the podcast played its part.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I couldn't have turned you guys down after seeing you guys on YouTube. But it's a stupid move.
My tribute, so thank you, brother, for like allowing us for taking your precious time.
Bruh. And once we're shooting late today, and you were able to pull up.
No, man, homies. For sure. It's okay, please.
So yeah, I think Lawrence had a few things that he wanted to figure out.
Just like, you know, as a musician, as a student,
as a musician as well,
I can relate in a lot of things. So I wanna ask Muzi, or how do you handle music and academics at the same time? What's the balance?
Oh yeah, shucks, that's actually a good question. How do I handle it? I just try by all means to dedicate my weekends for what I love. That's including music and all other writing things that I try to do. But then, you know, like right now it's been like exam season, so it becomes very hard. But I try by all means, Uguti, a week does not go by without me actually having to do what I love, that's being music, you know. Even if it's not recording, but it may be writing songs, because I do have a lot of recorded and written songs. They're just not out and published at the moment. So I think I've spent this year. I dedicated my time to spending a lot of time at the studio, just writing and recording. You know what I mean? Before I could just release.
So how does this academics like influence your approach to music?
It plays a huge influence because music is full time. Music is full time.
That's not
And there's no breaks.
there are no breaks. There's no off. You always have to consistently work on it, and that's why you see some people end up saying, "No, I dropped out so I can focus on this." So now, when you're juggling school and music, honestly, you have to prioritize school because you just be like, okay, this is just like a 3 to 4 years, can graduate, and then I can focus fully on the music after that, you understand? So it's now that thing, I have to give school 80 and then give music 20. But when it's like towards these holidays, I try by all means to maximize, you understand? I've even booked studio sessions before the holidays start, so that I know that I start I hit it hard, and so that even when schools open again, then but at least pushile for that month where I was off, you understand? So
but now,
you just have to plan and prioritize.
Yeah, with you dedicating 80% of your time to academics and 20 to your music. That's what you said, right?
Yeah,
What
basically.
about your girl, dog?
She's already been
She's in the mix. She's in the mix. You know, life is all about balance, guys.
Balance,
you need
facts,
to learn how
facts.
to balance. You know, even in that whole 80 it's academics. It's not only academics.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
understand
yeah.
what I
Social
mean?
life and
It's the
everything.
social life. It's your mental health and everything like that.
Yeah.
So you just have to always find a way to balance. But somehow, the sad part about balancing is that one will always suffer.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, one will always suffer.
can't-
You
you can't
won't
have any
you won't
balance.
always have them up to par. You know, though that's why you need to have priorities and be like,
Facts,
okay, this is gonna be school,
The shit
then
you have to
this,
prioritize.
then that. Yeah, but you try juggle.
planning and prioritizing. That's the first point.
Keeps you one step ahead.
Keeps you
Keeps you
one
one
step
step
ahead.
ahead.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
you must know that you must plan and prioritize if you want your plans to be prolific as Moses' plans. So put that into practice. It will work for you.
True.
So I'm also gonna ask a question about the music. Not so long ago, you recently won an award for the best music video at the
Bring it close.
EVM
Award. Mr. Muzi himself, the champion. Told me just about it, and the motivation that came behind the music video that won you this award, and the behind the scenes of it, the challenges, and even the budget, if you can.
Okay. I don't want to lie to you. When I won this, I was very excited because I didn't expect it. When you don't expect something,
That's weird.
some of the things you just let me just do it just in case. Just in case. And then just in case actually happens to pull off. And then it's just I can't believe it. And it's even nicer because it's not just an award, it has my name also. So every time I you understand. So every time I feel discouraged, I'm just like, dude, you did this and everything.
this,
So how this started is I was working with another bro of mine called Dave. We used to school together at some points in high school. So I don't know, did I hit
Lawrence
up
can't
Dave?
get enough of it.
So I hit up Dave. I'm like, yo, okay, we meet up with Dave. Meet up here at Bram. We have a chat. I'm like, dude, I'm planning to release my EP. And when I release my EP, this was so I normally have this tendency of liking to drop during September because Virgo season. That's my season.
Virgo hot man.
Virgo hot man. Exactly.
Virgo hot man.
Yeah, so I'm like, shit, I need to do something. So went through my contacted Dave. We met up. We discussed. And obviously, it's a low budget video. Low budget video.
It's a dope video. Though.
Yeah,
I love
Giving the art effects.
Bruv, the elements in the video.
Yeah. No,
Watch it
Dave knew what he was doing. He's very good with that whole editing and everything like that.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I've got a camera, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I have this and that, and then it's like,
You have
okay,
the music.
now I have the music, I have the clothes, so now we need the location. We try to keep it as cheap as possible, so that we don't strain ourselves. You understand?
Yeah.
So now we get get the locations. We went to the
The
south.
visuals are fire. too.
Yeah, we went to the south where he was staying.
Yeah.
And literally, dude, we were just walking. Just walking. That'll be a nice place to shoot at. Cool. Let's go shoot there.
Bam.
Once we shot. And I think it's about when you have somebody that knows what they're doing, especially the
Facts,
cameraman, and he knows the angles and everything. He just killed that shit. Did it dope, and I had my doubts. I was just like, "Isn't this too simple? Should we not do something? Should we not shoot from the roof? Shit like that?" And it was just like, "Dog, trust me, relax. This is dope."
He was cool.
He was cool with that.
Yeah. You did have plans, ne?
Yeah, we did have plans.
But some of them you ended up not executing.
Yeah. You know, with some plans end up having to fall off. Some plans become unnecessary, and some plans you can't do them. Maybe it's because of budget, or maybe it's because of time wasting, or things. Whatever the reason may be, you don't. You understand? That's where prioritizing comes in. Okay, I can cut this off, but I can't cut that off. This one, no matter what, needs to be on. So fine, we shoot the music video, we release it, me and Dave, and then we get contacted and be like, shit, we love this music video. We're like, what?
Shit.
Then they were like, come through for the awards.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. I swear. We posted it, David posted, and then we're getting tweets of like, come to the EMA VMA Awards. It's for the first time. So I'm thinking I'm just being called there to what do you call it? To just
watch.
perform. Because they were like, come through and perform the song. Gandhi, you're gonna perform. After performing comes the category Best Hip Hop Music Video. I get called out. Which is like, what?
You know when I watched
it, like, what? Like, I really couldn't believe it.
When I watched it, you know, he posted, my brother posted, like, I wanted to watch the live. He knew.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get the opportunity to because of the excess. So, I saw,
You saw, it was late, dog.
It was late, dog.
I got his name, Twissted Kid.
Twissted Kid.
Yo, dog,
that's fine.
And like, it felt so nice because, you know, when you're upcoming like this, with those little voices that are there out there shouting and calling for your names, it just gave me that feel of be like, what if these were now 10,000 people that actually knew me and all of them were screaming my name?
Exactly.
So that shit really fueled me inside. I was like, no, I can't stop. I can't let whatever negativity get to me. I just have to keep going. This was just a step. It boosted my confidence. It fueled me. And I told myself that no matter what, after this, we have to get a bigger one. We have to get one that's going to come with a fatter check.
I like how it's heavy. Like,
It's heavy.
It shows what you ended.
It's heavy, man. I know it's a proper one.
Yeah, shout out to Eminent Video Music Awards.
Yeah, shout out to
for our
Dumisani.
wedding.
Shout out to Dumisani for giving us the chance to actually perform.
got himself a 24 karat gold.
Shout out to you,
Yeah,
Sani, for allowing our nigga to be this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Show him light, and you know, I think this will just motivate you to be,
Yeah, definitely.
So, because I was
be a
gonna
better
ask
artist.
what was your your breakthrough in music? So I guess this was your biggest one.
Yeah, I guess this was just my thing of, you know what, dude, you actually have room. You understand? It's just that most of the times when you're an upcoming artist, you easily fall to the negativity because you come with originality. I'm not trying to you're not trying to be someone that's there. For example, if there's a Neo who's there, I'm not trying to sound like Neo. You understand? And most of the times when you try sound like Muzi, when people are used to Neo, it becomes a problem because then they will compare you to Neo. Neo's already established, but he also suffered. So I'm not gonna then have to fall and try and be Neo because I'm gonna quickly go up and quickly come back down because they won't love me because I don't have the originality.
That's
Actually,
what I
actually, it shouldn't surprise you that people they pose out those negative thoughts because they have posed them to Neo. Why can't they pose them to you?
Exactly,
Eventually,
exactly.
reach Neo status and even surpass Neo status.
Exactly.
Because of your authenticity.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
That's fire, man. And I think I wanted to ask about, you do Forex, right? I've seen you playing around with
About music a little bit. I want to ask, if you were
an artist, that's how you can't get
He's in
it
love
out.
with the topic. Yeah.
I'm supporting you, Selo.
yeah, music.
Yeah, music.
Music is life.
Yeah, you know, man,
So
spiritual.
like if you were about to go to a moon, dog, and create a concert, the first concert to the moon, who's gonna be headlining that event besides you, obviously?
If I had to go to the moon and create a concert,
Yeah. That's a dope question.
ooh. Or am I looking at local artists or global artists?
Any of you choosing, I guess.
Shucks.
Yeah. I guess you can be Lawrence.
It can be me.
I definitely have Lawrence.
He's buying him a
You know, I definitely have Lawrence. I definitely have the likes of. No, it's not. No one listens.
I rap, dog. I spit bars. I've been, dog.
Spit bars, you know.
Yeah, no, I think the problem is with most of us upcoming artists, we're not really
Working.
that
They're not
together.
networking.
Yeah, we don't network amongst each other, and I think it's that thing. Ufana namlo, so why do I have to network with it? So now we all try to reach out for the big dogs. You understand? Yeah. So were you asking in terms of the people that are also upcoming, like I am, or like?
Could be anyone.
I think you should speak to that, you know, because if we'd speak about international artists or bigger artists,
sounds like
it's too far-fetched, you know. Yeah, I think you speaking on local acts will, you know, I don't know, will bring in a
Honestly
local
speaking-
demographic that speaks to the music that you do and you know.
Oh yeah, true. No, definitely I'd have Lawrence. I'd also definitely have Scarvy Hills.
Scarvy!
I mean,
Just got a shout out, my
Yeah,
guy.
no, man. I love some of the trap that he does. I really
Scarvy's
appreciate
fire,
Scarvy's
actually. Scarvy's fire.
But now I don't know much. It's just that some of the artists that I know here do amapiano, and I'm not.
Most of them
into
do
that.
amapiano,
Most of them
yeah.
do amapiano, and I'm strictly like into the hip hop
Hip-hop,
world. So I think I'm very limited if I had to choose within things. But then the rest of them are just people I know from back home.
Yeah.
You understand the likes of Zippo and all that, Avok, Kulu, and all that. So it's just home dogs from my hometown.
But I also think you can, to some extent, collaborate with like those amapiano artists because Scarvy and Teezy made a hit in Redlalada in the previous podcast, and it was just dope. Dog.
It was just
Teezy was playing the
It's just the saxophonist.
yeah, he's a saxophonist, but at the same time, I think his music dwells more into the
amapiano.
scene. Yeah, you know. So I think with the mixture of two, something can come out. You know?
see, yeah, I think it also comes into that thing, if a lot of upcoming artists actually collaborated
Facts.
and worked with each other, then it'll be easier. You know, because like music is a spiritual thing. As much as you might be a musician, I can't just go see and be like, yo, let's go to this. Go work. It's not that easy. You understand? It's okay. It's okay. It's like a very spiritual thing, and it's a connection. You know, there has to be some sort of story or history behind the two people or three meeting to just make the song. You understand?
Okay, yeah,
so I think if that was established, it makes it easier to actually explore and try the genders or like mix and be versatile.
Yeah. So now, when in terms of his music, do you have like any questions, or you still have want to?
If we talk about music,
We won't stop.
So like the last one, to sum up everything. Guys, there's his song Twissted Patience. Get it there. It's on all digital platforms. So my brother, what prompted you to release a song titled Patience?
What's the message behind it?
What drove that? How did that thought came about?
Yo, that's a very intriguing question. Patience came from everything I was doing. The life we live needs patience. Orgasms need more patience. Time we held this patience.
Orgasms
You understand? I need patience. That's when I saw that anything you desire, anything that's beautiful, comes out of patience. And I was an impatient person. You understand?
Yeah.
I was a very impatient person, and for example, I'll start with school. Shit got hard at some point. I felt like, you know what? Let me just give this up. You understand?
Really?
Yeah, like especially like my first 2 years with the COVID thing.
COVID.
Yeah, like school. Yeah, like and I didn't have a funded bursary. I wasn't funded at that time, so like things were really hard for me to maneuver at that time. You understand? Came with the music part. You know, when you also start singing, you don't know what bambalao yegale. You don't know how to just maneuver, and you just feel as if you're wasting your time and everything like that. You try other side hustles also. You see that they're promising, but the money's gonna come then, and you need the money now. And it's just like you understand? So it came. So then no, obviously. So then it came. You understand? And then I started working without I started working by focusing on one step at a time, not the entire staircase. You understand? So I was just like, okay, fine, baby steps. I'm gonna do this and then do that. Because sometimes what kills us is that I wanna get there, and then you ignore what you have to get through to get that side. You understand what I mean? So as soon as you start looking at the things that you're dealing with right now, and you succumb those or pass those, it becomes easier, and you actually notice, oh no, I'm actually closer to where I was getting. I had a problem with getting right producers, getting the right sound and the quality I wanted for my music, you understand? So that kind of did discourage me from actually recording music, because it's just like, shucks, okay, I like this, but now the problem is the quality is whack, the production is whack.
I want this quality.
I want this type of quality, and I wasn't finding it. And this one time, I think I was in grade 11, I got a side job, I worked, and then I saved up about 3K. Dog, during grade 11. I saved up about 3K in 1 month to go record. I paid this other producer of mine, nigga fucked me over, went with my money and my songs.
Really?
Yo, I was so...
Niggas are conceited.
Dude, I was hurt. You see, even... Dude, I was hurt, dude. I was hurt. Till today, I have never spoken to that guy. Went with my money, went with all my songs, and I was to a point where I even had to beg for my own songs. No, give me my songs. It's fine, you can keep the money, but give me my songs. It was just like, no, I can't give you the songs because I'm not done working on them. I don't want anybody touching on my project. So that kind of did discourage me and demotivate me. I was just like, yo, I really took a long time going back to the studio and recording, because I was still stuck up on all those songs, you understand? But then I eventually healed. I came up, I dropped an EP, Tip of the Iceberg. That's where Jeans and Rex is the award song for that. And then I actually felt better, you know, and then I was just like, went on YouTube and I saw I'm not the only one that's actually gone through this, so there's no way I'm now about to, you know, hide my feelings up. I was just like, dude, get over it. It's happened before. You're not the first, you're not the last. It's gonna happen again. Just take it one step at a time, and you actually might even make better hits than that was. What if those were not even hits?
That's not vigorously true. It's actually true.
Yeah, you understand. So patience just came from all those things. And I mean, obviously with the one that says orgasms need more patience, I mean, that one's just self-explanatory. I don't have to like do anything to that one, but
more patience.
Yeah, they need more patience. You know,
patient to that thing.
You know, sometimes but you don't have to go fast. You understand? There's a saying that says,
relax,
slow. What?
Good things take time.
Yes.
Good things take time.
Yes, and this thing, you get there slowly.
Facts.
You will quickly get there slowly. Yeah, it means that if you do things slowly and precisely,
you'll get it right.
Sure. You won't, but now if you do it fast, and then you'll notice that shit, I have to come back. I missed something. Now you have to polish again and then go back again. You understand?
Facts.
What he has pointed out, producers who are watching this and upcoming producers, never fall under the same shit that latter producer did to me.
Because
you lose clients.
I was gonna ask, or like, how do you deal with setbacks like that? Though?
You know what? Okay, you see how? Okay, let me tell you what happened for that setback. So basically, I'm a type of person that whatever I do, whatever service I apply for or pay for, I pay half and pay the rest. But now this was someone I was used to. You understand? We had a good working relationship, so I was just like, he's not gonna go and do it. I mean, we've recorded for so long together, so I don't need to now pay him as if I'm in team. So I was just like, no, take it as, and then when you're ready, we'll work and you will give me the things, and then that's when I got betrayed. You understand?
Sure.
So how you come back from that is, if they betray you, take some time, heal. You're not the first, you're not the last, and get over it. Don't then. The problem is with most of us is that when we now hurt, we expect the world to stop for our feelings. You understand? And the world don't care about you. The world don't care about your feelings. You need a stronger mindset than your emotions. Take time to heal if you want to heal, but get over it, and don't feel as if the world owes you just because they screwed you over. Everybody gets screwed over. It's just how it is. It's part of life.
Take note.
Take note. Palanama note.
Yeah.
So now I want you to Yeah, take us
markets.
through
I
the
still got a
market.
question though.
Oh,
Musical.
he has a question. Music.
Lawrence is this is sweet.
Guys, please tell Lawrence.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear
I
it.
want to know the ages we're living in. It changes, technology is changing. So I want to know, like, how will it influence the music, affect the music in future?
Oh, the technology, the
Yeah.
AIs.
That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Bravo.
It's worthwhile waiting.
Honestly speaking, it's really affecting artists. You understand? I don't want to say I as an artist because it hasn't affected me yet. But I think with this whole AI thing, man, it's really kind of slowing down the business, and also because then imagine if I can just go to an AI like that Drake and the Weeknd song. That was a
But then,
that was a hit.
That was a hit.
That was a solid
I want
hit.
to know, like, how is it AI though? Because there's no way AI is going to the studio and record a song. Someone
think-
have to put the voice there. Had to put the voice, obviously.
Hey, dog, I don't know how they
I
did
think-
that.
This
I
thing
think-
they do, they
So that means it's someone out there.
celebrities.
Human behavior, yeah, like Ukonka voice high, and then that nigga will just write down the
Write down the lyrics and
with the
then
voice. I get it. AI, it learns.
Oh.
So
it
it
can
learns.
mimic the voice. You
Yeah,
understand?
It just mimics the voice, and then
Damn.
That's crazy, dog.
They
Eish,
said, Dana, if someone passes away, they can like.
Yeah, I heard about
that's
this
actually so
big notorious thing. They
You
said
can
they're
have
making
Real
a
celeb-
song.
records and everything
Yeah.
that is associated with them will be computerized.
That's crazy, dog.
So you'll be able to communicate with them because they.
Their mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
It's a mind fuck though.
That's crazy, dog.
It's a mind fuck.
Because now I think it's a disadvantage
But there are
for
benefits
artists to a
though,
certain
there.
extent.
There are benefits also.
For
Yeah,
artists,
there's also
Yeah, for artists.
yeah. Well, it should
Such
be
as-
for
For
upcoming
example, like,
artists.
it's
Yeah,
more
you
simple
just
now
say,
making
write
music.
me a song.
than
Oh,
making
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
Dope
Small
song with a
music.
dope beat.
Yeah.
And the AI is not only what we are talking about. It's also involving what? It's also involving those. My brother, don't be confused. This,
It's involving what?
you know, AI doesn't also only involve this thing where the computer can mimic your voice. It also involves the part of what promoting your music.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
music,
yeah.
your music being digitalized.
Yo, yeah.
Also part of the benefits of becoming an artist, because before you wouldn't work as much as you would now.
Oh yeah, because of AI, it's making
AI,
things much more simple. Yeah,
Simpler, you know.
yeah, it has its benefits, you know, on that side for artists, you know, and I think most of them are eating off that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we want to
We delve
speak
into
on the.
the markets.
Yeah,
'Cause, like we have so
it's
many
an
things.
interesting topic,
We have so many
especially
things.
now with AI and things. I think
Yes.
you know.
And someone out there who's maybe they've just been introduced to the market, or someone doesn't even know about the market.
About the market,
What markets?
and how it works.
So like understanding the concept of the market itself, like Muzi understands synthetics. How did it took you to reach the point whereby you say I understand, but not really I know. I still have more room to learn.
Yeah.
About this knowledge that I have,
Right
it can
now.
equip me to become even more better.
Oh.
You get.
Okay, look, I was introduced into this thing by two of my friends that I used to work with last year, month in Jan, early Feb. Yeah. And ever since then, I've always wanted to do Forex.
Yeah.
But I only took it serious when COVID hit. Yeah, you see, when COVID hit, yeah, my eyes were open because then those niggas were eating. Yeah, everyone else was out there complaining and crying.
Shit,
but those
niggas were
Forex boys, they were eating. So that's when I saw, no, this is actually safe because no matter what happens, ain't nobody gonna take this from me. The markets stay volatile. They're not gonna close anytime soon. So I think I've been doing it for it's obviously a year. June now? A year and some months, and I think that's how long it took for me to understand. But mostly with Forex, it's a psychological thing. Most of the times, you know, it's like with the greed. And lacking in patientness. Also, the patience song came from that because my impatientness was actually costing me more than being patient. You understand? So I had to learn to be patient the hard way. I had to take those expensive L's, showing me if you don't stop being impatient,
Yeah.
you are going to screw yourself so hard to the point that you won't be able to get up. So I had to take some time from everything. I took some time from, obviously not school, because school don't care for nobody. I had to take some time from music and the forex market, just to build on my psychology, become more patient, and then look at it from a different manner. The problem is with most people that they want to go to trading when they've got issues. I need to pay my rent by next week. So now you want to take that stress and throw it into the market, you understand? And the market don't care about your issues, bro. It don't care whether you didn't pay your rent, you're starving, you're hungry. It just needs you to respect it. You understand what I mean? So now you have people putting in small amounts and trying to make $1 million overnight, or trying to solve all their financial issues.
You can't make $1 million overnight.
Because then you can't call forex a scam, and then you want to do that. You're the scam. Or it's a 5 million. Like those guys on Betway. Apparently they do it on Betway. You know, 2 rand, 1 million. That's gambling. That's gambling. That's gambling.
And forex is not gambling.
Forex is not gambling.
How many times
Forex is not
we have to
gambling.
stretch this? Forex is not gambling. Forex
It's touched.
If you're not analyzing, it's gambling.
Forex is only
If you analyze
gambling.
and then you fumble. It's a mistake.
Yeah.
That's a lesson.
Forex is only gambling if you don't know what you're doing.
It's all about risk.
Yeah, most people want to earn before they learn how to trade. That's where the problem comes.
But
once you learn,
that's a bar.
but once you learn, it becomes easier for you to earn. You understand what I mean? So,
facts.
that's all I've learned in the 1 year and some months that I've been trading.
So how are you dealing with the psychological effects of
Like losing your money if it happens that you lose your money, because you can't just win, man.
and before
No.
trading,
There are losses.
and also before trading, psychology enters. Before you place a trade, you've analyzed, you've done everything. Psychology enters. How do you deal with it? Though you know whatever you analyze.
I've learned that you have to trade like a robot. You understand what I mean? Leave your emotions out of the forex market, because sometimes I don't know if you've traded and noticed this, sometimes you have a trade going your direction and then it reverses a bit, and then now that fear starts telling you, no, close. It's gonna chow you, and then you close. And then after you close, shoot, it goes into the right direction.
And
You understand?
In some instances, maybe like it goes in your direction. You don't close, counts. That happens. But then now
It happens.
It happens. Something that I have.
you see, but now that's emotional trading, and that's very wrong. It's emotional trading.
That's
You're
very
trading
wrong.
according to how you feel. I think also another thing that also used to make me blow trades was this thing that I wanted a trade that made me feel safe. And I'll be like, no, this one makes me feel safe. I can take it. Even if I lose the money, I wouldn't feel bad. And then there are those trades where I'll be like, shit, I'm afraid of taking this trade. But most of the times I took it, it went in my direction. You understand? So I was looking for trades that will make me feel at ease. You understand? They'll make me feel at ease. And most of the times I would blow without feeling the pain. So I started taking my emotions completely out of it. If I'm about to take a trade and I feel as if my emotions are now starting to get, I close the trade and I leave it. If it means I have to get out of the room, I leave. Because you're going to regret. You are going to regret. There are trades each and every now and then. You miss a trade today, tomorrow there's a trade. Next week there's a trade. Trades will always be there. You understand what I mean? You just need to have the self-discipline to be like, no, I'm not in the right state of mind to trade right now. I'm gonna leave the markets, I'm gonna close. And also this thing of trying to trade every day, you end up over trading, you end up, you win today, then tomorrow you blow it back into the market and all those shandas. So you have to try create like not a route, but then a trading plan that's going to be disciplined, that's going to work with your psychology, because you understand. Because I do have like people that I look up to, like mentors that always teach me, and but my trading plan can't be as big as his, because he's past my stage. So I needed a smaller trading plan that will actually help me improve my psychology to be able to risk much more trades and all that.
And then for startups, sorry, I said.
Yeah, no problem. Go on.
For startups, for someone who's starting to trade right now, what would you recommend them
I actually wanted to ask something like that.
What would you recommend them to invest? And after investing that money is there in the account, what is it that they should do first before
Okay.
anything else.
I don't want to lie to you. If you ever, I work with Derive. I trade with Derive. It's the best. And why I trade Derive, I can't trade currencies because most of them they need you to be active around 3-4 during the day. So also sometimes I'm at school during those times. But now with Derive, it's like 7 days a week. You understand? So I get to trade when I want. If I know that this week I've got school, I don't have to worry about me missing more NFP and all that. I'm not speaking bad about those ones. I'm just saying, Hori, I love
The time.
trade Derive because what I work anytime I want and I don't have any school pressure. You understand what I mean? So as soon as you make that small money, maybe you put, even with the 500 rand, you can make much.
Yes,
With 500
that's
rand,
That's
you
true.
can
You
make much.
make plus 30k for that matter.
Yeah, you understand. But then if you're still starting, you'll never make it because you know of the value. But if you maybe put 500 rand and you make yourself a young 2k, I don't want to lie to you.
bad.
I'm not gonna tell you to be mature. Say eat it.
Chow the man.
Withdraw all the profits, chow it. You wanna know why? Because then you will believe and see that forex is real. Even if you deposit the next 3 trades and you lose all of them, you will still have that thing. Dog, I once withdrew. I can do this. But now, if it's your first trade, you win. And then you still trade, you'll end up blowing it. You feel as if forex is a scam. Withdraw that money, eat it. Withdraw that money, go patch this and that, go buy this and that, up until you get to a point you're okay, now I'm starting to trade. I want to make this a long-term career. That's when now you change your attitude and mindset.
Alright. So now to almost close up the show because I don't know what's the story.
Oh yeah, true.
The video. I want you like to sum up your journey as a person and life lessons that you've come across as you grew, and what is it that you learned from it, and what do you have to say to people who are into music and people who are into forex as well, who want to enter the market, and what can they learn from your journey?
Into other things that are similar to your course.
Yeah.
To my course, okay, I'll start with the music. Okay, music is a long-term investment. Music is not a get-rich quick scheme. So is forex. You understand? I always used to have this thing, yo, after I drop one song, something's gonna happen. It's not the case. Don't work like that, bro. You go work on a song for a week, record, you pay those expensive, maybe they charge you 1,000 rand an hour just to record that. Then you go post on YouTube, you got 2 views.
And when you were expecting Boma plus 5 million views.
You understand? Because why? Because you think it's nice.
That's impossible.
Because you think it's dope.
The music is
so now
cool.
you think it's just gonna open doors for you. So I think you have to be really patient and don't focus. And I think a lot of mistake that we do is we try focus. If you're a musician, you quickly focus on the bag and the audience and the views. I'm trying to get my name out there with just one song. But question is, have you found your voice? Have you found your sound? You understand? Focus more on building your craft, because sometimes people don't buy the music, people buy you. You understand what I mean? People buy you when they see the confidence you have behind your songs. They'll just be like, you know what, I don't like that guy's music, but because of how he hypes himself, I'm going to fuck with him. You understand what I mean? That just shows that in dark hours you are working tirelessly on your effort and your craft. And when you've had that mindset now, even if people come tell you, even if Lawrence comes and tells me, I don't like patience, you have that thing, you're okay, he doesn't like it, I'm not going to be offended, but this is my sound. Now I'm finding the people that are going to like my sound and the people that are not going to like my sound. And I'm not going to focus on people that don't like my sound. Not everyone's going to like it.
Not everyone likes it.
It's the same. It's like gospel. Does everyone like gospel? No. You understand what I mean? Once you find your sound, you focus on people that like it. And then with forex too, I mean, a lot of people, before you want to start making money, try learn it. You understand? And two, learn before you earn. And two, with forex, it's a real psychological game. You could know how to trade forex, and everything like that. But if your psychology is very poor, trust me, you're still far from making it, because now you end up taking irrational decisions, immature decisions, all because of your emotions. You need to learn how to control your emotions and leave your emotions outside of the forex market and trade like you're a robot, and you will make it. Life-wise, what can I say life-wise?
But before you go life-wise,
life-wise.
would you recommend for them to study then?
Books
Yeah.
for what? Forex.
For Forex, yeah. Because like, yeah, but they would wanna
Books. There's
study.
Elliton Wave. There's this famous Elliton Wave book.
Yeah.
I forgot it, but if you just go to YouTube and write Elliot Wave, you're just gonna see the name of the book. But besides that, I mostly used YouTube. A lot of people, if you look for books, you're gonna find those candlesticks. Book chatters, they're everywhere. Hey, okay, personally for me, I've tried to look for mentors that made it rich, that made it off using that book, and there are none of them. Candlestick patterns are not as effective. Most people are using price action, they're using the price action patterns and trend lines. Those ones, yes, those ones I know a couple of gurus. And if you're gonna go the YouTube route, don't try and look for every
Not everything is essential.
Yes, and two, don't look at every successful forex traders, what do you call it, ways of trading. Today you're gonna look at Moses' way of trading. Tomorrow you're gonna look at Law's way of trading. That's just gonna confuse you. You understand? Rather have a point in time where you go through all the famous traders and look at them, and then find one that you like and resonate with, and you like their strategy, and then stick to that. Even after you lose, don't just say, okay, this one is not working for me, I'm going to Moses. Because there's no strategy that's 100%. No matter which strategy it is, you are going to lose at some point. So you just need to have this thing. After a loss, don't then jump to changing the strategy. Find out why you lost. Maybe sometimes you are at fault, you entered too soon, you used the emotions and all that shit. But and patience.
The books is Elliot Wave, and I'll add to the trend line strategy method, and also the trend line breakout strategy. Just check these 3 books.
Oh, so you do forex too?
Yeah,
I also do
trader. He did
Forex,
mention.
Yeah, he did
I
mention he's a trader.
in the previous
My
My brother over there is tired. My brother.
Yeah, it's been a long episode. Shout out to Muzi for having pulled up for the show, and we appreciate you for coming for our episode. What episode is it? Episode 7.
Yeah,
Episode
it's like
7, and 7, lucky number. So
Yeah.
we're blowing up with this video, and we appreciate everyone who's watched the video. If you've come this far, thank you so much. Shout out to Muzi and EVMA. Shout out to them for crowning this young king, and showcasing his music to the world, and we appreciate having you on the show.
Thank you so much, gents.
And yeah, man, to the people at home, I hope you take note on what Muzi is doing and you learn from what he's done. And without further ado, please subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share, and show your friends, and tell them that the Varsity podcast is here to stay.
Yes.
And that's it from me. I don't know from my other guys. Is it alright for you? That's a bar.
Sky, you can see me flying, yeah. I be flying high. I be looking out the window, looking at you while you down. I'm just